Okay. Breathe. Okay. Thank you. Woo. Again. Okay, so let me. Okay. So, my Pisces, the Empress in reverse. Got the Charity reverse, the Sun in reverse, the Tower, the Seven of Cups, the Lovers in reverse. Always the Lovers, huh? Always about some love shit with Pisces. You have the Ace of Cups and you have the Hangman. Okay, so here's what I'm getting. It's time to let go. There are certain things that you are in control of and certain things that you aren't. Take responsibility for the things that you are in control of. If it's a person, I'm assuming it's a person or something, then know this. You can't be responsible for someone else's actions. Like, you can do the most. You can be giving, you can be loving, whatever. And yes, you have to take responsibility to understand that if you are giving, and the reason I'm saying giving is because you have the Lovers in reverse. You know, it's like unequal give and take type of thing or whatever. So the thing is that you can't be loyal to somebody that mistreats you if that's the case. Okay, you cannot be loyal to someone who mistreats you. So take responsibility and control for your actions, and then, you know, do what you gotta do. Leave or you know, whatever. But if you're being mistreated and it's consistently being mistreated, even after you acknowledge the fact that you're being mistreated or it's an unequal give and take, then you should definitely leave. Or give it some room to grow, you know? Don't be smothering, you know? Don't be smothering and codependent. You know your worth, so that other person should know your worth as well. Once you do this, you will be happy. Look, the Sun. You'll be happy. You have the Tower in reverse. So there was some type of Oh, okay, that must be what had. Okay, so that must have been the lesson that was learned. Yeah. So your past experience with whomever or whatever you were doing with somebody, because you had the Lovers in reverse. Well, there was choices and illusions within the mix of that. Perhaps there were a withholding of information, you know, or maybe within your relationship, you know, like what do you say that thing there? How do you say that there? What you say? Okay, maybe there were false masks wearing of the other person. You know, maybe they're putting a facade for you, and you were thinking this person is one way, but they actually are another. And you know, technically, some people think that lying is just doesn't account for lying if you're just withholding information. You know, but anyway, the lesson: you had a choice. You had a choice to walk away, or basically try to remain having a false sense of control. You had a choice. Maybe there's a false sense of illusion in your mind of what this person actually was, or who this person was, I should say. Well, there can be conversation that had to be had on it, but that's up to you if you want to do that or not. But from the reading, I'm getting the feeling that if this person actions doesn't align with yours, then you probably should, you know, do what's best for you and let go. Because, and I think if you do this, or you know, like I said before, when I say letting go, that does not mean that, you know, that does not mean that you're not going to think about the person here and there. That doesn't mean that you're not going to love the person any less, or hate and love the person. Not hate, but maybe, you know, have some type of like malice towards a person. You can have some type of negative, ill thoughts towards a person and still love them. It just, you know, you just don't like the way this shit panned it out. You know, sometimes you just can't get what you want with someone because they are another entity. Well, that's just life. You know, it's up to you to decide if that person is suitable for you or not. And this is not me preaching. This is just me because I've gone through these experiences as well. So once you do this, though, there will be some emotional fulfillment, some new love entering into your life. That's why you have the Ace of Cups. Ooh, Ace of Cups here. But as it stands right now, you have the Hangman in reverse. It's on the bottom of the deck there. You have the Hangman in reverse. So it's like you're feeling stuck. And you know, even here's the thing, even after a negative experience with someone, like a breakup or just not on good terms, not talking or whatever it is, that, you know, one party, or I'm going to speak on your behalf. I don't know this other. One half, which could be you, could still be feeling like stuck in thought, stuck in the illusion, stuck in the turmoil, stuck in the negative thinking, stuck in the self-victimizing stuff. And even if it's not self-victimizing, it could be that experience probably could have made you feel a certain type of way, maybe possibly brought out some insecurities. That's, you know, and I'll be honest with you. Sometimes, you know, like hearing this, you don't want to hear the shit. You know, you just like, damn, like I had good intentions, like, but I'm learning, and I hope you're learning too, that some things you aren't in control of. But the one thing consistent that you are in control of is yourself. Ask yourself, could you have listened to red flags and departed early? Could you have avoided a disaster if you would have just listened to your intuition, or look at this person for who they really are and take their word for their word? If their word was, you know, basically saying, hey, they don't want a relationship, or hey, that, you know, or even if they were lying, their actions didn't align with what they were saying. So you noticed that. So why would you continue to stay? And letting go and walking away doesn't necessarily mean it's an unhappy ending. It just means that, you know, you have to give room for the situation to grow. And if that person, or the other person, I should say, chooses to leave, then, oh well. You might have heartache, but there's other people out here in the world. And why would you want to keep the person that wants to run away? Why would you want to keep the person that doesn't want to be with you? Why would you want to keep the person that has all these issues? You know, not to say that you're perfect, or, you know, but I'm just saying in general, like, you know your intentions. So that's the message that I have for this morning. As always, I hope that you love yourselves. I love you too, and I am out.